Adaptation. Adaptation is an attribute of an organism that enables the organism to survive and reproduce in its habitat. Here, these adaptations may be morphological, physiological, and behavioral. There are three types of adaptations. First one, physiological adaptations. In that, thermoregulation and osmoregulation. Second type, behavioral adaptations. Behavior म्हणजे वर्तन, त्या वर्तनामध्ये बदल म्हणजेच behavioral adaptations. Migration, hibernation and estivation, which are already studied. Organisms show behavioral responses to cope up with the variations in their environment. Behavioral adaptations का घडतात तर त्यांच्या सभोवती जे एन्व्हायरमेंट आहे त्याच्याशी जुळवून घेण्यासाठी हे वर्तनात बदल आपल्याला झालेले दिसतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, डेझर्ट लिझार्ड्स bask in the sun and absorb heat when temperature is cold, but they move into shade when the ambient temperature is more. डेझर्ट लिझार्ड्समध्ये आपल्याला दिसून येते की ज्यावेळेस बाहेरचं टेम्परेचर हे कमी झालेलं आहे त्यावेळेस त्या उन्हामध्ये येऊन बसतात, बास्क इन द सन, आणि ज्यावेळेस बाहेरचं टेम्परेचर जास्त आहे त्यावेळेस त्या सावलीमध्ये जातात. सम स्पेसीज बरो इनटू द सँड टू हाईड अँड एस्केप फ्रॉम द हीट. तर काही स्पेसीज वाळूमध्ये बिळं करून त्यामध्ये राहतात आणि उष्णतेपासून स्वतःचं संरक्षण करतात. थर्ड टाईप, मॉर्फॉलॉजिकल ॲडॉप्टेशन्स मीन्स स्ट्रक्चरल चेंजेस. फॉर एक्झाम्पल, डेझर्ट प्लांट्स लाईक ओपनशिया or various cactus shows thick cuticle on their leaf surfaces. They also show sunken stomata, means stomata are deeply situated to minimize the loss of water through transpiration. Then CAM, that is the crassulacean acid metabolism pathway of photosynthesis. Their leaves modified into spines to reduce the rate of transpiration. Leaves modified into spines and their stem become flattened and perform the photosynthesis, hence called as phylloclade. For example, another example, mammals from cold climate region show shorter snout, ears, tails and limbs to minimize the loss of body heat, and this is called as Allen's rule. In the polar seas, aquatic mammals like seals have a thick layer of fat called as blubber below their skin, which acts as a insulator to reduce the body heat. सील सारख्या प्राण्यांमध्ये आपल्याला त्यांच्या त्वचेखाली फॅटचं थिक लेयर असतं, त्यामुळे थंडीपासून त्यांचं संरक्षण होतं. नेक्स्ट टॉपिक ऑफ दिस चॅप्टर इज पॉप्युलेशन. पॉप्युलेशन मीन्स ग्रुप ऑफ ऑर्गॅनिझम्स in a well-defined geographical area which shares or competes for similar resources and which potentially interbreed with each other is called as population. Or population is a group of individuals belonging to the same species within an ecosystem. At the population level, natural selection operates and desired traits are evolved. Population ecology means an important area of ecology that links ecology to population dynamics, genetics and evolution. Now next topic is the population attributes. Basic physical characteristics of population are called as population attributes. For example, size of the population, density of the population, natality, mortality, immigration, emigration, age pyramids, sex ratio, expanding population, population growth forms, biotic potential. All these are the population attributes or characteristics of the population. First one, natality means birth rate. Natality means it is the birth rate of a population, ज्याला आपण जन्मदर असं म्हणू शकतो. Crude birth rate is used for calculating the population size, means number of births per 1000 population per year, that is the crude birth rate. Then specific birth rate is used when a specific criterion such as age has to be considered. Absolute natality means the number of births under ideal conditions. Ideal condition means with no competition and there is abundance of resources such as food, water, etc. Realized natality means the number of births when environmental pressures are operating on the population. Absolute natality will be always more than realized natality. The second attribute or second characteristic of population, that is mortality. Mortality is the death rate of population. मृत्यू दर असं आपण म्हणू शकतो. It is expressed in deaths per 1000 individuals per year. Absolute mortality means the number of deaths under ideal conditions. Ideal condition means with no competition, abundance of resources like food, water, etc. Then realized mortality means the number of deaths when environmental pressure come into play. Absolute mortality will be always less than realized mortality. Third characteristic of population is sex ratio. Sex ratio means the ratio of the number of individuals of one sex to that of the other sex. आपल्या लोकसंख्येमध्ये 1000 पुरुषांमध्ये स्त्रियांचं प्रमाण किती याला आपण सेक्स रेशो म्हणू शकतो. बर्थ, डेथ, immigration rates affect the sex ratio. Evolutionary stable strategy, that is ESS, the males and females of a population should be in a ratio of 1:1. Next attribute is age distribution and age pyramid. Age pyramid is the figure plotted for a population to show age distribution. Age distribution, it is done by dividing population into 3 age groups. First one, pre-reproductive age group, which includes 0 to 14 years. Reproductive age group including 15 to 45. Post-reproductive age group 45 to 85 and above 85 years. एज डिस्ट्रीब्युशनमध्ये दिलेल्या लोकसंख्येमध्ये 0 ते 14 या वयोगटातील लोक प्री रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह एज ग्रुपमध्ये येतील, तर रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह एज ग्रुपमध्ये 15 ते 44 या वयोगटातील लोक येतील आणि पोस्ट रिप्रोडक्टिव्ह एज ग्रुपमध्ये 45 ते 85 किंवा 85 पेक्षा जास्त. ह्यूमन पॉप्युलेशन शोज 3 टाइप्स ऑफ एज पिरामिड्स: एक्सपांडिंग, stable and declining age pyramid. In this diagram we see the different age pyramids for different countries with rapid, slow, zero and negative population growth rates. In all these diagrams, blue color indicates the pre-reproductive age group, yellow color indicates reproductive age group and red color indicates the post reproductive age group. The first age pyramid shows rapid growth, for example Kenya, Nigeria. In this pyramid, pre-reproductive group is large, hence there is rapid growth. Post-reproductive group is much reduced. In second pyramid, slow growth, for example Australia and United States. This pyramid shows larger post-reproductive group. In the years to come, they will be removed from the population. Also, the pre-reproductive group is not much large. This will not add to the Australian population in the future. Thus, this country will show slow growth. The third pyramid shows the zero growth, for example Denmark, Italy. In Italy, the reproductive and post-reproductive groups are almost similar. The pre-reproductive group is also limited, hence in future the population will not expand. At the same time, the post-reproductive group is large, which means that the population growth will be reduced in the next 15 years. Fourth age pyramid shows negative growth, for example Germany, Hungary. Hungary showing a typical age pyramid where the pre-reproductive and reproductive groups are small. On the contrary, the post-reproductive group is more, which shows that in the next 15 years the old people will leave the population, causing the negative growth. Next characteristic of a population, that is population density and population size. Population density is denoted by N. Population density means the number of individuals present per unit space in given time. लोकसंख्येची घनता म्हणजेच population density. Population status in the habitat indicate population size. Biomass is a more meaningful measure of the population. Next one is the population growth. The size of the population keeps changing with time depending on various factors like food, predation, adverse weather, etc. Density of population in a habitat during a given period fluctuates due to changes in four basic processes, that is new births means B and immigration. Both increases population growth or population density, while death and immigration decreases the population growth. Immigration denoted by I. Immigration means number of individuals of the same species that have came into the habitat from elsewhere during the time period under consideration. दुसऱ्या ठिकाणाहून एखाद्या ठिकाणी लोक येणं याला आपण इमिग्रेशन म्हणू शकतो आणि त्यामुळे पॉप्युलेशन डेन्सिटी वाढते. इमिग्रेशन डिनोटेड बाय ई is the number of individuals of the population who left the habitat during the time period. म्हणजेच एखाद्या ठिकाणाहून लोक बाहेर जातात, मग त्या ठिकाणची लोकसंख्या कमी झालेली आपल्याला दिसून येते. that is the immigration. So if n is the population density at time t, then its density at time t plus 1 can be calculated as n t plus 1 is equal to n t plus b plus I minus d plus E. Here n means density, b means birth, I means immigration, d means death and E means immigration. Next topic is growth models. There are two types of growth models. First, exponential growth model, and second one is the logistic growth model. Exponential growth model shows when the resources like food, space are abundant. Organisms show continuous growth of a population. With unlimited resources, each species has the ability to realize fully its innate potential to grow in number. निसर्गामध्ये जेव्हा अन्न, वाढण्यासाठी जागा, पाणी या सगळ्यांची उपलब्धता मोठ्या प्रमाणात असते, त्यावेळेस आपल्याला कंटिन्युअस ग्रोथ त्या पॉप्युलेशनमध्ये झालेली दिसून येते आणि एक्सपोनेन्शियल ग्रोथ कर्व त्यावेळेस आपल्याला मिळू शकतो. सच अ ग्रोथ ऑफ अ पॉप्युलेशन इज कॉल्ड ॲज exponential or geometric proportion. This exponential growth show J-shaped curve. In this figure of exponential growth curve, here J-shaped curve is seen. Second growth model is logistic growth. Competition between individuals for limited resources will weed out the weaker ones. Only the fittest individuals will survive and reproduce. निसर्गामध्ये आपल्याला दिसून येतं की ज्यांच्यामध्ये इन्फिरियर क्वालिटी आहे त्यांना निसर्ग जगण्याची संधी देत नाही आणि जे फिट आहेत किंवा चांगल्या प्रकारचे ॲडॉप्टेशन्स ज्यांच्यामध्ये आहेत त्यांनाच जगण्याची संधी मिळते. वीड आउट मीन्स रिमूव्ह ॲन इन्फिरियर ऑर अनवॉन्टेड कंपोनंट. In nature, a given habitat has enough resources to support the maximum possible number beyond which no further growth is possible. एखाद्या हॅबिटॅटमध्ये जास्तीत जास्त किती इंडिव्हिज्युअल्स सामावू शकतात याचं एक लिमिट ठरलेलं आहे आणि या लिमिटलाच आपण कॅरिंग कॅपॅसिटी असं म्हणू शकतो. दिस लिमिट इज कॉल्ड नेचर्स कॅरिंग कॅपॅसिटी अँड इज डिनोटेड बाय K for that species in that habitat. Population growing in a habitat with limited resources show following phases. First, lag phase, then phase of acceleration, phase of deceleration and asymptote when the population density reaches the carrying capacity. A plot of population density means n in relation to time results in a sigmoid or S-shaped curve. This type of population growth is called Verhulst-Perl logistic growth. Since resources for growth for most animal populations are finite and become limiting sooner or later, the logistic growth model is considered a more realistic one. Logistic growth thus always show sigmoid curve. This is the figure of logistic growth curve of a population. Here is the time against growth. This S-shaped growth curve shows initially the growth is very slow because organisms adapt to a particular environmental conditions which is called as lag phase. Once they adopted, they start reproduce and their number is going to increase. This shows log or exponential phase. But beyond a certain stage, resources going to become limited and growth becomes steady. This shows diminishing growth phase or phase of deceleration. So the growth curve which we get is S-shaped growth curve, and this is known as sigmoid growth curve. This is seen in the case of natural condition